Well, let's start off Friday's report with congratulations to Brian Rosica. And guys, in a span of 12 hours, he made you a boatload of bucks. Last night, very late game starting at 8:30 Vegas time. He gave you Cal Irvine easily over Hawaii. First score I saw in that game was like 22-5. They were up 20 points most of the first half. That was an easy winner for him. And that was his second ever 80-dime release. The first one being Michigan State covering against Michigan a couple of Sundays ago. And then one of the first games on this morning's card in the Atlantic 10 tournament in Brooklyn. He cashes in with 75 dime winner number 7 out of 9. St. Louis laying 11.5 to 12 points, easily rolling to the 17-point victory over Charlotte. That was winner number 17 out of 21 overall. And guys, since his debut here at the site back on February 5th, $10 bettors have now won a little over $11,000. Again, I am sure that he will have something. Well, I'm assuming he's going to have something for Saturday's card. Remember, all the handicappers have to have their plays up on the weekend, no later than 9 a.m. Eastern time, so you might want to check back early not to miss the latest action from Brian Rosica. Hi, everyone. Al DeMarco here, and this, of course, is going to be your Friday video report. I've got a couple of free plays coming up your way in just a moment. Going to take a look at the Pac-12. I so want to say Pac-10. It just seems strange still. Pac-12. Pac-12 contest between Arizona and UCLA. And going to go to the SEC tournament for the game between Missouri and Mississippi. Both of those on the nighttime card. But first, let's talk about a couple of other red-hot handicappers. Let's see, if you happen to be joining early to this video report, Matt Rivers, second biggest college play, 400,000 star winner, number 8 in a row. Butler and LaSalle, that's an afternoon winner, 400,000 star winner yesterday on Butler. Does he back the Bulldogs once more today? Jeff Benton, who has made $10 bettors in college basketball, a little over $5,500 the past 2 years. Today, his first 100 dime college basketball release of the season. His last one, you may ask? Oh, it was Kentucky over Kansas in that little championship game last April, you may recall. That was his last one, 8-1 last year with 100 dime max wager college basketball releases. And today, 100 dime college winner number 9 out of 10. It's your Big East tournament clash between Syracuse and Georgetown. It's a 100 dime release. And it's going to be the half-price play of the day special. Since I started this 4 weeks ago, guys, these plays have hit well over 75%. In fact, after Rosica cashed in last night, Chris Jordan a couple of nights ago, Craig Davis as well, it's closer to 80%. But that's to be expected because I am cherry-picking among the handicappers that have the hottest and biggest plays. They're not going out on the ledge unless they love a game. And you're benefiting from it as well, building that bankroll even more, certainly putting you in a position to buy long-term packages as well if you want to save even more money. But today, Jeff Benton, you can get his play for half price simply by using coupon code, ready, it's a tough one, Jeff 4450. Jeff, Jeff, his first name, 4450. That will get you his latest 100 dime winner, his first of the season for just half price today. Scott Delaney, who has made $10 bettors a little over $5,800 the last 3.5 months. Today, 40-dime college basketball winner, number 14 out of 22, San Diego State and New Mexico. That is the same game that Craig Davis is on. He's made $10 bettors a little over $6,900 since November, including $3,400 in college basketball. Today, 50-dime winner, number 15 out of 20, and 4 out of 5 since last Saturday alone, as he scored last Saturday with Boise State over San Diego State, Sunday with Ohio State over Illinois, Monday with Gonzaga over St. Mary's. This one's San Diego State and New Mexico as he looks for winning day number 10 out of 12. Brad Wilton, second biggest release since joining the site back on February 1st. It goes again tonight. 40-dime winner number 4 in a row. Colorado State and UNLV at the Thomas and Mack Center. He is perfect 3-0 with these releases so far. Most recent one being yesterday, UMass by 5 over George Washington. He is looking for winning day number 18 out of 26. Let me just check his profit. $10 better has won $2,680 following his advice over the past 3+ weeks. And Shawn Michaels going for a 4th straight college basketball winner tonight. Another 25-dimer, just as strong as yesterday's winner on Butler. So those are among the hot handicappers for you to consider today. I give you your money-saving discount coupon code. If you did not make your donation yet to the charity play of the week, remember, I cashed in with the Denver Nuggets on Wednesday night. All the details can be gotten by scrolling down the page to make your donation if you're participating in the program. Now, let's get to your 2 free picks. First one, Pac-12. UCLA has had Arizona's number this year. And, sometimes, just like in boxing, games are decided by a comparison and a contrast in the styles of play and in the personnel on the floor. The problem with Arizona is that they simply do not match up with UCLA, especially on the wings. I mean, UCLA is athletic, it's long, it's a team that loves to run the floor, and that's just not Arizona's game. The Wildcats would prefer a little bit of a slow down attack in terms of the tempo and the pace of the game. Because of UCLA's perimeter advantage, I think the Bruins are going to be able to pull off another upset too here today. They're a 4-point underdog. Now, yesterday, they looked awful for most of the game, and then they turned the Jets on. Against Arizona State, I think they were down by 15 points at one stage, and then they managed to win that game. Remember the first time these two met in Tucson this season? UCLA was a decided underdog, and they won at 84-73, catching 8.5 points. And then as a 1-point dog, how about that? At Pauley Pavilion, a 1-point dog in the rematch, they won yet again, 74-69. I think this one is going to be, a 1 or 2 point game in either direction, so I'm more than willing to grab the points with the dog here in this case with UCLA, a team that's on an 8-2 run. And really, listen, they're playing here in Vegas. Shabazz Muhammad, who hails from the Vegas area, he has scored 41 points in the 2 wins against Arizona this season. He's playing in front of the hometown. And I just think that those are all the elements and all the extra things that you have to consider when backing the Bruins tonight. Now, your other play, I'm going to go with Missouri. Now, listen, Missouri didn't play well on the road this year, and that would be an understatement. But then again, neither did Ole Miss. Remember, this is an Ole Miss team that lost at Mississippi State in Starkville a couple of weeks ago. The college tournaments, they're supposed to be neutral site games. Well, how does that play out with UNLV hosting its own tournament in the Mountain West, okay? St. John's playing on its de facto home court at Madison Square Garden. Sometimes it doesn't work that way. And I don't think it's going to work that way today with Missouri playing in nearby Kansas City against a Mississippi team, as I said, that struggled all season on the road. Now, Missouri's a 5-point favorite in this contest. Missouri more or less toyed yesterday with Texas A&M. The Aggies, their best player, what's his name? Elston Turner was not at 100%. But it was a lackadaisical affair. Missouri didn't put a lot of effort into the game, but they still managed to win the game, and that's the bottom line. These two teams split the regular season meetings. When Lawrence Bowers was out, he is the only big man for Missouri. Mizzou went down to Oxford and lost 64-49. But in the rematch, it was a 98-79 rout, and that was just a couple of weeks ago, back on February 6th. Ole Miss opened with an 81-67 win over LSU yesterday. But here's the thing. Bowers is healthy, and he's their best rebounder. He's their real, true interior post presence. And after recovering from a knee injury, he struggled at first upon his return to the team. But the last 6 regular season games, he averaged over 17 points a game, shooting over 60% from the field. Now, he had just 10 points yesterday against A&M, but again, his efforts weren't really required because Mizzou just toyed with them. I think this is a cheap price. I think a lot of people will jump on Ole Miss in this contest. I think that would be a mistake. I think Missouri is the play here, so I'll go with Missouri as the favorite, UCLA as the underdog, and those are going to be your 2 free selections for Friday. Best of luck, guys, and I will catch you again bright and early Saturday morning.